Hi boys and girls, today we are going to be creating a two-part project for Valentine's Day using paper weaving. Then the next part of the project is going to be creating the heart-shaped cutout that you see on top of the paper weaving. So let's go ahead and get started. To begin, I'm going to teach you a little bit about weaving vocabulary. So I have this paper here that is cut. This is called the loom. It is what you are doing your weaving on. Then I turn my paper and we have the warp. That is what you are weaving around. That's those strips that are cut in this loom. Then after, we have the weft, which is what you're weaving with. So in our example here, we are going to be weaving with paper. So here you can see some different examples of paper weaving as I'm cleaning up. So you are going to be getting started by using a piece of construction paper. And what you are going to do is you are going to have it vertical, which means standing up nice and tall. And you will be folding it up, matching the corners. And I fold it at the top and bring one hand down and over and over. This way I got a nice even fold. I want to make sure my opening is at the top and my fold is on the bottom, because we are going to take the top flap and fold it over just a little bit, because we want to create a crease, which is the fold line. So this fold that we just created, this crease, is called the stop line. What you do is when you are cutting with your scissors, when you get to this line, you are going to stop. You do not pass go, you do not collect $200. Oops, that's Monopoly. You are going to write your name and teacher code on the inside flap of the stop line. Remember, your teacher code is your grade and the first letter of your teacher's name. Next, we are going to be using our scissors to cut our paper. Now remember, when we cut, we want to go to the stop line. We want to find the bottom middle of our paper and cut. Do I stop right there? Nope, keep going. How about here? Nope. How about here? Not yet. Let's keep going. Little more. Little more and stop. Nope. Stop. Don't go. Don't go over there. Okay, good. Now I've got a lovely pair of pants. I need to turn these pants into 4 pieces. So I'm going to cut again the bottom middle. Keep going. Keep going. Little more. Little more. Just a teeny tiny bit more. And stop. Nope. I said stop. There you go. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut from the bottom middle. Stopping at the stop line. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pant legs for my cat Minnie, although she doesn't like wearing clothes, so that wouldn't work. Now I'm doing the same thing because I'm going to turn this into pants for a spider. I want 8 pant legs. So again, I'm cutting in the middle of each one of them up to the stop line. So now I'm going to open this up like a book. Just like that, and I'm going to flatten it just a little bit. So now I have my loom. I'm going to take my paperclip bundle of papers, remove the paperclip, and start to decide what order I want to weave these papers with. Now I might have a few extra papers, so I think I'm going to remove 1 or 2, and then if needed, I can always use them at the end if I don't have enough. So I'm putting them in the order that I would like to weave them in. now I'm going to take my first paper and I'm going to be weaving in and out. I'm going to do over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. So I'm going over the first one and then inside and under and over and under and over and under, and then I'm going to push this up to the top. Next, I'm going to take my second piece of paper and I'm going to do the opposite of what I did before. So my first one I did over, so I'm going under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, because I want to make a checkerboard. I want to make sure I'm going the opposite of what I did before. So under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Perfect. I'm sliding this up towards the stop line, and it's looking pretty checkerboardish. I want to go opposite, so I go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. This is creating a pattern. The pattern I'm creating is an A-B pattern because it's two things that are repeating. So now I go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. And I push it up towards the top. And I'm just going to keep going until I get to the bottom. Next, I'm going to take my glue stick and all these little flaps on the edge, I'm just going to glue them down in place. That way my papers don't shift. And I'm going to flip my paper over and do the same thing on the back. And there you go. There is your wonderful paper weaving. Now the next step is you're going to use a piece of white paper and you're folding it in half. Going to cut it out just like I am. The heart, we're going to keep separate. The cut out part, you're going to write your name and teacher code and turn it over. Then you're going to write various kind, encouraging words, maybe even things that you would see on the conversation cards like XOXO, hug, you rock, friend, love, hug, things like that. And then you're going to go ahead and decorate it however you want. I'm going to do kind of a tie-dye theme here, but you can do anything you would like for yours. You don't have to copy mine. When you're all done decorating, you are going to flip it over to the back and put glue on it. You want to make sure you put glue around the heart part first, and then you can do a little scribble on the outside there. You'll take your paper weaving and put this face up, glue upside down on the paper weaving. You want to make sure you line it all up like I am. You may have to do a little bit of adjusting to get it to be perfectly straight. And if your paper rips, that's okay. You can just glue it. You want to flip it over, give it a good massage, maybe put a little extra glue on the edge like I did. Put a little bit of extra glue on any areas that broke and just get them nice and stuck. And there you have it. You want to trim any of the little extra pieces from when you did your paper weaving that might be sticking up over the edge, just to make it look a little neater. And there you have it. Here is our paper weaving art. I hope you enjoyed this project.